Most people think Gojo Satoru is unbeatable because he's strong. That's wrong. Raw strength alone doesn't make you untouchable. What makes Gojo broken isn't his 6 eyes or his hollow purple. It's one ability that most people still don't fully understand. His infinity. And once you get it, you'll realize fighting Gojo isn't hard. It's mathematically impossible. Let's start from the beginning. Gojo's ability is called Limitless, a cursed technique passed down through the Gojo clan. It gives him control over space itself at an atomic level. Infinity is just one application of it, but it's the most important one. Here's the concept. You know how in maths, if you keep having a number, 1, then half, then a quarter, then an eighth, you can go forever and technically never reach 0. That's Zeno's paradox. Infinity works the same way. Any attack moving toward Gojo gets infinitely divided in the space between them. It's down and slows until it stops completely before it ever touches him. A punch from the strongest character in anime? Stopped. A bullet? Stopped. Cursed energy blast? Stopped. It doesn't matter how fast or how powerful the attack is, it cannot close that final gap. Now here's where it gets actually insane. Most people treat infinity like a shield. It's not a shield. A shield is something you raise. Infinity is always on, automatically, subconsciously. Even when Gojo is sleeping, his infinity is active. Think about what that means in a fight. Every other character in JJK has to make decisions. Block this, dodge that, read the attack. Gojo doesn't. He just exists. And the universe does the defending for him. On top of that, his 6 eyes let him manage the cursed energy cost of maintaining infinity at basically 0. For any other member of the Gojo clan, running infinity constantly would drain them completely. For Gojo, it's like leaving a fan on in the background. He barely notices it. This is why in the early arcs, characters don't even bother attacking him directly. It's not cowardice. It's logic. You cannot hit what mathematics won't allow you to touch. And this is where the video gets interesting. Infinity is not perfect. It has been beaten. Twice. And understanding how tells you everything about the limits of the ability. The first way is through the brain itself. Infinity is a subconscious technique. That means if you can manipulate Gojo's perception, his mind, or his cursed energy recognition, you can slip through. Toji Fushiguro, who has 0 cursed energy, was nearly impossible for Infinity to register properly because the technique is calibrated to cursed energy threats. A completely non-cursed attack is like a blind spot. The second way is what actually took Gojo down in the story: Prison Realm. Kenjaku's trap didn't beat Infinity in a fight. It bypassed it entirely by sealing Gojo in a different plane of existence. You can't punch through Infinity, so instead, you remove Infinity from the equation completely. That's the lesson. You cannot overpower Infinity. The only way to beat Gojo is to go around the rules entirely, which tells you just how broken the ability actually is. So here's where I land on this. Gojo's Infinity isn't just a strong ability, it's a concept that changes how fights work in JJK entirely. Every character introduced after Gojo is designed around one question, not, can you beat Gojo, but can you even reach him? The Sendai Colony arc, Sukuna's dominance, all of it exists in a world where the writers had to build around the fact that their main mentor character is literally untouchable by normal logic. And that's what makes him one of the greatest written powerhouses in anime history. Not because he wins every fight, but because losing to him has to be creative. Now I want to know your take. Is there any character, any ability in anime, that you think genuinely breaks through Infinity cleanly? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. If you want more breakdowns like this, techniques, power scaling, lore deep dives, subscribe. New video coming soon.